While mobs created a bit of a stir at Umfolozi College, the students here in Richards Bay have their own resident celebrity in his final year of study.
You may know Ronald Dlamini as the first South African black MMA champion, but his life changed dramatically after losing his sight. But his positive outlook on it has managed to make him want to change the lives of others in similar situations. Let's go meet him.
After a fight in 2012, Ronald went into a coma caused by meningitis. He awoke having lost his sight, but is now a motivational speaker in his graduation year and more of a champion than ever.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Nice to meet you.
No, man, you're so popular around here. I've been looking for you, and they all just said, "Oh, Ronald's down there, Ronald's down there." You got all the ladies talking about you on campus, man. What have you done here?
I know nothing, but you came here, now I got no girls around.
My brother, listen, man, you're pretty much a legend in the MMA streets.
Yeah.
You're a man who's managed to build a great name for himself.
Yeah.
And you've had a bit of a wild journey, man. Can you tell us a bit about it?
It started way back, when I switched in from Thai boxing to MMA, When I did my first fight, I just want to be that fighter that to be like a stepping stone for others, because I was coming from a stand-up background. And my attitude is the no giving up attitude, A slogan of my team, it says we won't stop. So I think I'm a living testimony of that slogan,
As soon as he could, Ronald returned to the MMA cage and shifted his career into training fighters and newcomers to the sport. He teaches them to fight using not just sight, but all their senses. At the same time, he enrolled in college.
What exactly are you studying, and where are you hoping to go with it afterwards?
I'm studying transport and logistics. When I came to this college, every blind person was doing public management. I wanted to be the first person that will study with normal, able-bodied students.
And you said that your ambition is bigger than your ego. So what is that ambition?
My passion has slightly changed now. Before, I was a guy who trained and fights, and now I want to encourage, motivate, and help people to have their life where they want to have it. Help them to come close in making their dreams a reality. Because I've done it all.
Yeah.
I've lived life with sight, fully sighted. Now I'm living life with no sight. I'm into life with no limits.
Having discovered some unfortunate realities about what visually impaired people face, Ronald did something about it.
So why is it important for you to have these kind of self-defense classes?
When I was at the college for the blind, I was told by other blind people that they've been robbed. Almost 80% of the girls been raped. So I saw the need for me to share my skills with them and come up with a program that will teach them to defend themselves. Okay, right. We are Mamba when I write. All you do, ubambe hlakala ikupa lakhe, uphendule pheke phezulu, and then you push ikupa towards, push ikupa towards. Have you noticed that every time you do that, uputhobela umthetho eze kuwena uza kuwena emadolweni. When he's on his knees, I grab his head. When you grab the head, you want to grab it, push it down, and you ride it there. Boom, boom. I promise you will never get up.
Fighting at close quarters, he says sight becomes less important.
So when someone grabs you from behind, grab me.
Grab you, there.
Grab me. See, now when you grab me from behind, all I do is that I disorientate him. See, once I do that, the grip will loosen up.
Yeah.
When it loosens up, I'm here. I got this and I slightly move to the side. Right? Watch this. Boom! When it comes forward, I go down to his ankle. I go down to his ankle and I ride it back. When he's stubborn, I'm going to break his knee. But when I'm riding it back, he's going to fall and hit himself on the ground with the behind end.
Ronald's self-defense journey began as a child who refused to be bullied and followed his late brother to karate classes. This led him to kickboxing, Thai Bo, and MMA.
One thing I know for sure is that you have a great deal of strength. I felt the wrath of it as you were giving me a bit of a beating as we were doing those self-defense techniques. So it must come with a lot of training. So can I join you one day?
No, well, not one day. Why don't you join me now? Let's go.
Well, let's go then. Cool.
A fine sense of humor coupled with determination make the champ a man you just cannot keep down.
Ronald, so this is essentially your happy place, your habitat, and this is where you love to be able to stay in shape and always be on top of your game. Why is it so important for you to make sure that you gym?
It's part of me. It's who I am. And when I'm not with my boys practicing mixed martial arts, I'm here and just working on my body, keeping it strong and nice, because I believe the strong mind is in a strong body.
Now, something quite interesting is that when you were still fully sighted, you used to train blindfolded. Why is that?
Every time that we trained back in the days, we used to put ourselves in difficult scenarios and we tried to come out of it without any effort. Because our thing was to make fighting look gorgeous. That's why we are called the Gorgeous Boys Hardcore.
All right, so when you come to the gym, is there a specific routine that you stick to?
I train for strength, I improve my power, and then I improve my speed.
Sharpened by training and encouraged by family, including his children Sanele and Osimele, he seems unstoppable.
So how did you get that nickname, the Black Mamba?
I was blonde and very muscular, and my fights used to finish very early on the first round. So when I knocked the guy out, the crowd was like, wow, look at that! Lightning like a Black Mamba, the name came up later.
Yeah. My brother, thank you so much for your time. It's been such a privilege to be able to speak to you. Ronald Dlamini is someone who's such an inspiration, an incredible man with an incredible story. Look out for it wherever you are. He might be speaking somewhere near you, and it's worth motivation for a lifetime. Thank you very much, man.
Thanks for hosting me.
Aye.